Alright, today I'm gonna be streaming Trailmakers. Usually on this channel I would only stream something on Mondays. Today it's Friday and I'm streaming anyways, and it's because Trailmakers just released a new expansion yesterday. I used to work on Trailmakers, so I've been really excited to see what this new campaign is gonna shape up like. I got to play it on my last day working at the Flashbulb. So I spent around maybe 2 hours running around a level that was not finished at all. It didn't have any NPCs in it. I bought a new microphone, so please do let me know if you're watching and listening and you think the microphone needs to be tuned a little bit for the game. Otherwise it's just gonna be me today, no one joining the stream today, although usually for this stream I like to get developers involved. On Monday the 1st of December I'm gonna play Winterborough with one of the developers of that game, which I think is gonna be great fun. Today I'm gonna play Trailmakers. I'm gonna start the Frozen Tracks campaign. I haven't been there before. I'm gonna start it in multiplayer, just host a server, because I always think it's quite fun to play with anyone really. The server name is the Game Master Brown if you wanna join in. But otherwise, let's just get started. I don't know if there's gonna be like an intro cinematic. So last time I saw this campaign, it was, well, some of it was really pretty and some of it was just cubes and no NPCs at all. That was the first little mission in a very prototype kind of stage. Also curious to see if anything I worked on made it into this. Like I used to work on Pioneers, which was the expansion just before this one. So I didn't really get to work much on the Frozen Tracks, but I get started while I was still there. Alright, might be a big level, a lot of loading time. That's a good sign in some ways. One of my friends is nice enough to tell me privately on Facebook that the sound is better.
We have received a distress signal from the hazardous ice moon Hoth. Our reports show it is the source of the Botnak operations in the sector. The local population, known as Waddles, have so far been resisting the occupation, but it's a losing battle. Your mission is to aid the Waddle resistance and destroy the towers that power the Botnak operations. Your final target will be the Botnak mainframe, a sentient AI referring to himself as Overlord. We don't have time to ship new supplies to Hoth, so you'll have to make do with whatever resources are available. We have sent a pod that will take you there. Good luck, Trailmaker.
Alright, that's cool. Come in, Trailmaker. Landfall successful. Your pod should be safe inside this cavern. Welcome to Hoth. Caution is advised. You are on a frozen and hazardous planet deep within Botnak territory. And you are low on supplies. But a Trailmaker makes do. Open your builder and see what you can cobble together. I wonder if there's gonna be like a tutorial for this one as well. It seems like it. Enter the builder by B. So for those who don't know Trailmakers, as this is a channel that streams a different game every week. I also advertised it on Trailmakers, so maybe there'll be someone listening in who knows Trailmakers very well. But it is a building game first and foremost. So you drag in different pieces to create a car. Is that where they wanted me to place that? You place an engine and you place wheels. And you can make cars, you can make planes, you can make boats. All kinds of stuff. Tanks. Where did they want them? Over here. So of course this right now, I'm just being told where to put stuff. You can build whatever you want yourself. And am I done now? Exit the builder? Yeah, nicely done. Your first objective is to locate the source of that distress signal. Start by finding a way out of this cavern. Well, okay, guess I can't go across that wall. So I'll go the other way. So, oh, the snow has become really nice. This vehicle won't do very well against Huff's... something. Against Huff's snowdrifts, maybe? Confounded, the way forward is blocked by that node of iron ore. Your pulse miner would make tired accelerator. Hey, yeah. How do I chat? Where's the chat button? Is it blocked behind this? I think it is. Your pulse miner would make quick work of that, but you don't have enough power cores to equip it. Hold on, we're picking up strange energy reading nearby. There, that strange beacon. Curious, it almost looks like a power core. Try approaching it. Oh, they have power cores. Why can't I chat? Where's the chat? There it is. Oh, it's you again. Do they know each other? I don't think they know me. I don't know them. Approach the beacon. My car is stuck now. I cannot exit the car either. Connection lost? Oh no. The underlying connection timed out. Without the remote host informing why. But I'm the host, am I? It could be a network issue. It was shut down by the host. Well, that's strange. Because I was the host. I'll just host it again. But the stream is still running, so it's not my internet. Okay. I suppose that's the Trailmakers server having a problem. Maybe they have a lot of traffic going on since they released this yesterday. I mean, usually the game is very stable. It's not a new game, it's a new expansion, but the game itself is 8 years old. It's been out for quite a while. Is this the same intro?
We have received a distress signal from the hazardous Ice Moon Hoff.
Ice Moon Hoff. Come in, Trailmaker. Okay. Will we do the same again? Open the builder. Oh, I have to build it myself now. Oh no. Okay. We'll do that. Okay, well that's also what the game really is about, right? It is. So I'm gonna try building kind of the same vehicle because I'm guessing there was some kind of reason for the vehicle that they chose to make, in the sense that. Wait, that's not right. In the sense that they know the area. They know. Wait, so what you also need, you need a hinge to allow you to rotate the wheels. You can also play this on console, and you can play it with controllers. I like playing on a PC, but you can also play it on Xbox and PlayStation, and you can play it with a controller. So I need some kind of block at the start here to attach my wheels to. Then copy that over. Nicely done. Alright. Find your way out of this cavern. I think this vehicle is gonna have a little bit more trouble with its balance, but yeah, it won't do well against the deep snow. You'll need skis or tank tracks. Okay, and now we are finding that crystal, the power core. Great Scott, it was a power core. Fascinating. Well, how handy. Okay, here's the Botnak Industries powerful overlord. Power efflux detected. Rerouting energy grid to normalize. Who is touching my stuff? What in there? Stay alert, Trailmaker. There might be more to this overlord than we first expected. Now use that power core to attach a pulse miner to your vehicle and blast through that iron ore. Alright, so... Oh, now they're suggesting to build this one. I think I will, because mine didn't have a very good balance, so delete all my blocks. Auto build this one. Okay, I see what they did. They had the big one in front. I messed that up. But... there's also some different gadgets you can add to your car, and at some point we'll also get guns, because we need to fight the evil Botnak robot force. So, this is a pulse miner, and you can use that to gather resources, and at least so there are different game modes to this game as well, and for Pioneers, which I worked on, and I think this campaign also, you're gonna be able to craft blocks. Yeah, so these cost iron. Then you go out, find the resources, gather the resources, and then you can create blocks and you can build a larger and larger vehicle. You'll unlock more blocks as you go. Like, you can also play this in a creative mode where you just have access to all the blocks, and then you'd have like 20 different seats in here, and for the movement like 10 different kinds of wheels, and you'd have a flying category and an aquatic category. You can also customize how this looks, so you could make it a wooden kind of car. If you want to drive around in a wood car. Is there an undo button? Doesn't seem like it. There we go. I'll use like a white car. Then it's camouflage against the snow. The Botnaks won't see me. Find a way out of the cavern. Cold Snap Canyon. Okay, so these ones, they're good as well. Oh yeah, he says so as well. These are needed to make engines. So they're kind of a little electrical kind of berry. So I wonder if it crashed because it's running a multiplayer server and people joined in. There was some kind of problem with that. So this collection of ignition berries is definitely a lot bigger than what you got in Pioneers at the beginning. There was a lot of players having a little bit of a problem finding the berries. So guess we have it easy now. And then what I can do with those is I could craft more engines. Let me just craft one engine, because aside from just having the block itself, I also need to have power cores. So I collected that kind of power core. So I started with 2, I collected the thing we found. Now I have 3. That allows me to have like both an engine and a pulse miner. But I can also make different vehicles. Let me copy. Okay, so now I've copied my vehicle to another slot. And here I could add an engine instead of the pulse miner. Craft one more engine. So now I have 3 engines on this one. It's gonna be able to go a lot faster. And then if I need to collect some resources, I can shift back to the one with the pulse miner. And then you'll end up being able to build one car that's good for combat and one that's good for flying, all that. See, now it's almost too fast. I'm losing control of my car. Oh shit, there's also ice where it's kind of slippery. So I also have quite poor wheels for this terrain, and that's hopefully gonna get better. Oh no, 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 no. Don't go in the water. Let's just go on foot for a little while. Okay, you're really slow on foot. What's this? Is that a task buddy? Ooh. Hello there, stranger. I'm the designated task buddy for this. Botnet came and now all friends gone. I sent for help. Please return this to Sanctuary. I love the screen. I don't know if that's a global thing, but in Denmark, on the TV screens in old times when you were watching TV and there wasn't any signal or like it was between programs, that screen would be running with different colors. It was a kind of a test screen that could show you different colors. So now the screen is broken and we're back to that. Alright, must be a nearby camp. Do as it says, Trailmaker. We need to get to the bottom of this. So these task buddies, they're made by the Trailmakers company, and they can kind of guide the Trailmakers, give them missions. Oh, someone joined, just named TM. I wonder if is that a player with a funky name? Heyo. Alright, push the task buddy. Wait, it says push the task buddy to the nearby camp. Did I need to bring it up here? Oh, I did. Okay, let's go back. Oh no, reinforcements. I triggered the next event. Alright. Let's see, so to push this, what I could do is maybe I could take my car and just... Wait, do I have the gadget? The tractor beam. So this can be used for kind of moving stuff, but I don't have the required resources yet. Track resources, so I'll need 2 more pulse crystals to make this. Until I have that, I could do something where I place some blocks on the vehicle, kind of go around maybe the task buddy, just to be able to control it a little bit. Okay, so N-Hunter seems like he's played this this campaign through. Just no blocks, resources, power cores yet. So N-Hunter has definitely been playing this campaign through already, even though like it just released yesterday. But get this up the hill. I wonder how they did. Like now there's some players who already played through a lot of it. I wonder if they're reset back to the same mission as I am. Now TM is writing, he's almost to the end. So this is the map. I don't have a lot of the map yet. I think this is me. No, this is me. This one here. So TM seems to be somewhere else. Somewhere over there, 500 meters. Finished and I'm missing 3 chests. Alright. Push this thing to the right location. Come on, task buddy, you can make it. Alright, here we go. Yes, task buddy. It got repaired? Sort of. Still has a broken screen, but... By Newton, what happened here? Well, it looks like the Botnets have been here. Teleport point unlocked. And power core unlocked. Okay, so with the power core, you get access to more engines. You can be faster and you get access to more pulse miners. So then, if we go back to the vehicle that has the pulse miner, now it's only using 3 out of 4 because I unlocked 1 more. So I could add an engine to this one. Under movement, there's the engine. So then I can add that. So now it's 4 out of 4. And for the fast car I can also add 1 more engine. Then I'll need to craft it, because I only have 3 crafted engines. So you need the resources, you need the power cores. to unlock it all. So it also said I had a teleport point. Yeah, so now I can teleport to this point no matter where I am. Talk to task buddy. I don't think you can do that while you're in a car. This was Sanctuary. Last hideout for my friends, the Waddles. So the Waddles, that's also a new name. I didn't see that while I was there. There were a lot of suggestions for what the name of the people living here could be, but apparently Waddles is the final. Waddles have been fighting the Botnacks, but now all are taken. This unit sent for help. You are here now. Very tired. We'll take a nap. Please help my friends. Oh, so it only had like battery for a short while. Search the nearby area. There must be some survivors. So the game is also, what do you say, children friendly. So there's no corpses lying around. Survivors. Open missions tab. Yeah. Alright, so I'm tracking this. Oh, I can invite the players. Alright, send an invitation. Let's see if they join my mission. Over here. Oh, they're in a prison. Finished and I'm missing 3 chests. I'm just gonna follow you a bit. Just to let you know, this is being streamed on Twitch. I should probably tell him that, right? Sweet sardines, am I happy to see you, stranger? Dang Botnak slapped me up in this cage, trying to break me. But I ain't cracking, you hear that, you old rust bucket? Oh, so the Botnaks are over there somewhere. Listen, you need to get me out of here. To unlock the cage, you need to get a butt key and place it in that butt lock there. They got one in that camp over there, but there's a bunch of mining drones guarding it. You need guns, and luckily I got a stash hidden away in the mountain over there. Go get my stash, craft yourself a gun, blast those butts to Kingdom Come and get me the shell out of here. Colorful fellow that one, but yes. Acquiring an arsenal would be a capital idea. Yes, let's do that. Goodbye, little Waddle. Let's go. I think the snow has ended up feeling really, really nice. Really feels slowed down. Oh, and there he goes. Okay, he definitely has the right equipment for the job. Oh, let's just grab this on the way. So there are a few resources here. I don't remember what the tungsten is used for. Maybe it's used for the weapons. But we'll need it, I'm sure. Ooh, that is a hidden little path. Guess N-Hunter won't be able to go through with his enlarged vehicle. Ah, well, he can, maybe. If he forces it. Alright, let's see. Oh my, treasure trove of block recipes and destructive ones. Time to craft a weapon. You'll need tungsten for that. Yeah, we just got a little bit of that. So then it's time to copy the vehicle to another slot, because then you can create like a combat specific vehicle. So delete the pulse miner and then you can make either a shotgun or a submachine gun. If I recall correctly, the shotgun was really good. I can't craft 2 because I need more iron, so now I need to keep a lookout for iron. And there was some iron down here somewhere. Oh, there's also a power core. So when you see those, you can kind of collect those to expand your possibilities for crafting your vehicle. So that's iron. I think that might actually be enough for the shotgun. TM respawned. So TM died somewhere out of, oh, Need a better pulse miner to mine the big stuff. Okay, I like that when you played Pioneers, you kind of started at the same point. You didn't really have a lot of stuff, and then throughout the campaign you unlocked it. Now this is a new campaign, and on a new place, you're kind of restarting because you just landed on this moon. So the Trailmakers organization is like a galactic organization of builders. You can jump a little bit, but maybe not enough. I don't know if I want to go all the way around. Oh, Inhunter has been gathering stuff for me. How nice of him. Thank you. Just going to see if I can get that power core. And shift to the car that has more forward power, but the snow is too thick. Oh no, Inhunter. Because there's also Botneck warriors up there. We'll turn around. Oh shit. I hear combat. Should we flee or should we join? I guess we can join. Inhunter probably has them covered, but I'll join with my little shotgun. He already defeated them. Okay, so of course, if you want to get like a tougher experience, you play this single player where you really start with not a lot of stuff. So now I'm being joined by this guy who seems to have unlocked most everything already. So beginning of this campaign is probably very easy as long as I'm being followed by him. Him or her, they, them. Ooh, there's northern lights. How nice. Alright, let's just gather this while we're here. So we don't end up in a lack of resources later. The tundra flowers are also really nice. It reminds me a lot of the Borean tundra from World of Warcraft. Has kind of that same vibe, actually, with both the tundra, the black rocks, the snow, the northern lights. But what did I need to do now? I needed to attack the botnet camp to get that key. Oh, this is also a resource, isn't it? No, this is just a wreck. I think I need rubber in order to get more wheels. Oh, there's also some kind of resource over here. And the map seems quite large as well, that's really nice. What are these? I think they might be rubber. Frozen rubber. Careful, you are approaching the Botneck camp. Prepare for combat. Destroy those mining drones. Alright, I'm ready. The resources seem to be much more ubiquitous, available for the player now than they were in... oh wait, I could build another shotgun than they were in the last campaign. Put that down. There we go. Okay, Botnecks. Fear me. Alright, I remember this is quite easy, but I also last played during a campaign, like the Pioneers campaign, where I was by the end of it, so I might be a little outgunned here. Okay, so as you're being shot, your vehicle also takes damage, and at some point the blocks will start falling off. Each block is able to take damage, and so I might lose a wheel or a gun. So far I've lost, I think, none of the blocks. It's just been kind of damage all over. Come on, come on. No. Yes, there we go. Excellent. Now you need to bring this Budgie over to the platform by the cage. The tractor beam could come in handy here. Capital time to craft one. Oh yes, and now I have the pulse crystal, so I can actually craft it. Can I get up there? Yes. Alright, so my car looks like a bit of a wreck now, but you can also repair it. So you just hold down the repair key. That spend a token you can see out on the left side of the screen. So if you're in a combat and you need to repair several times, you'll end up running out of repair tokens. But let's see, now let's try and build a fourth vehicle that doesn't have the guns. Instead it has the tractor beam. Right, so then you can activate that to take control of this one. Seems kind of front heavy, but here we go. Come on, turn around. Oh, maybe I can also just reorient the vehicle. Okay, there we go. Out onto the ice. Oh, come on. Absolutely no traction. Crashing straight into the rocks. But we'll get the skis at some point, I think, playing through this. So you can be very, very creative in this game with the vehicles you build. I think N-Hunter is trying to tell me I should go out of the snow, which would probably be a good idea, but I can't seem to do it. I'm kind of stuck with this. Maybe I can just back. Like the crate itself is getting stuck in the snow. Oh, okay, here we go. Come on. Yes, okay, let's free the waddle, the penguin. Bring the butt key. About dang time. Now let's get out of here before Overlord notices me missing. Take me back to Sanctuary, or what remains of it. Trailmaker command. We managed to provide you with the recipe for a wattle seed. You just need to craft it. Ooh, right. So then I can craft a seed. NPC seed craft. And put that somewhere on my vehicle. I'm kind of running out of space. Can we put it? Whoa, it's big. It's it's much bigger than I thought it would be. Where do we put this? So I guess we could move all of this back. Put the seat down here somewhere. So I can hear the N-Hunter player driving around. Oh, maybe he's also building. So you can see other players when they're building. They're kind of standing here and their vehicle is floating above them, and you can kind of follow along what they are building, which is also really cool. I hope this works. It does seem like I'll start to fall over a little bit, so maybe I could have these a little bit more out on the side. Place a block somewhere. Like this. On the other side. Maybe gets a little more stable. Yeah, it seems to do it. So then you approach him. He sits down in your vehicle. And off you go. Into the snow. Getting stuck. Oh, someone in chat is writing me. Ooh, you started just as we got to the office. Perfect timing. Hope you have fun with the campaign, friends. I am gonna have so much fun, friends. Oh god, Rango. Yes, Franz, of course. It's me, the Rango. I'm looking so much forward to playing it. I mean, last time I saw this, it was... I got to play it on my last day at Flashbulb. I just I kind of cleaned up my desk, and then I spent 2 hours just playing what was there of the prototype. And like this first little area was kind of there. There was no mission yet, or well, there was a placeholder, and then it was all just very blocky. Flashbulb Games. Hey Rango, I've actually been meaning to get back to you about climbing a little bit. I started climbing with my brother on Mondays, and then I thought, aren't you still climbing on Thursdays? Maybe I could find you. Thanks for getting me out of here. My frostbite was getting frostbite. Oh no. Oh, that's like that old movie Dinosaurs, where it's like my what's it called? My Vabler is getting Vabler. I don't know what that's called in English. Oh, you did went out climbing yesterday, so now you're suffering, of course. The name is Pliv. I'm a Waddle native to Huff. Huff is also a new name for the planet. It was called something else when I was there. I'm also the last remaining member of our rebellion against the Botnak. My people have all been captured, or worse. You're a trailmaker, maybe our luck is turning. The Botnaks are led by Overlord. Some kind of crazy super AI controls all of their operations in the sector of the galaxy. Oh yeah, I got blisters on my blisters, that's right. It is a cruel tyrant, highly intelligent, a cold, calculating machine that rules with an iron fist. I wonder how long it's been here. Like, it seems like there was still smoke, and I just got a distress call, so it can't have been here for very long, but it seems also very quickly established. And you and me, we're going to take it down. Alright. First off, take these raw tracks. Ooh, you get the tank tracks. So that has been a block that was highly requested from the players for this game for a long time. And this tank steering mechanism. You'll need these to traverse the deep snow. Try them out and come join me when you're ready. Blocks unlocked. Alright. Flightless but never fightless. Okay, let's see. Movement. Raw track. Okay, huge block. Get rid of these. Holton is saying, Victor put in a few movie quotes, something to keep out for. Yeah. Yeah, so one of the developers who's developing the missions, he used to be working in film or theater. I didn't know Victor was still working there. That's so nice. So I don't have enough to build the tank steering mechanism. Oh wait, I got one. Oh, wait, I got one, so I don't need to build it. That's nice of the penguin. What does it do? Do I just place it anywhere? Enables vehicle to rotate in place and steer like a tank without the need of steering hinges or advanced setup. Okay, I was starting to wonder if you can do it with wheels, but it also says works with wheel and track. Well, it works with wheel blocks. Well, then we gotta go over to just like a normal car and place a... So now you're just gonna... Oh, I'm just gonna test out... Oh, then you can turn in place in a much different fashion than if you don't have it, right? Because then you're just turning like this, just preparing the vehicle. So even without the tank tracks, it's able to turn in place on other vehicles. I guess that has opened up a lot of possibilities for all kinds of crazy builds. Alright, but let's see the tank itself. I guess I don't need the hind wheel anymore. Yeah. So something I haven't shown yet, just because I am streaming to just kind of show everyone the game as well. You can open the workshop. Yeah, so here you can see what other people have built, and you can download their builds, and then you can build them yourself in this kind of campaign, you'd also need to have the blocks available. But there's also like the creative mode where you can build whatever. Oh, these are some of my builds from when I played Pioneers, right? So I had a balloon ship, and this was a pony that someone else made, but really nice. Helm might work better with 4 wheels and no steering hinges. It looks like it's still working pretty well. Yeah. So I was never much of a builder. I really enjoyed the campaign part of the game, and I enjoyed kind of using other people's builds. But I will try and just build a little as I go through this. Where do I need to go now? Talk to Captain Pew. Right, get out vehicle. Talk to Pew. Off to morning meeting, might come back later. Have fun. See you. Have a nice morning meeting. And stay safe out there. We've been fighting the Botnecks for a long time. Picked up a thing or two. The key to beating Overlord lies in destroying its overtowers. Oh, the Botnecks have built several overtowers all across Hoth. Each one heavily guarded and well protected. The overtowers generate the energy needed to power Overlord by draining our atmosphere. Oh no, that sounds bad. If we don't stop them soon, the damage will be too severe for Hoth to ever recover. Destroy the overtowers, and Overlord will be weakened enough to strike. I guess for us to strike the Overlord. There is an old outpost out by the Blustering Bluffs, close to one of these overtowers. Go there. I'll be there trying to repair this task. Oh, I'll be here trying to repair this task, buddy. Good luck. That's also important, Captain Pew. Wait, why did I... did N-Hunter destroy my tank? Okay, here we go. Go to Lake Bluster. Yeah, so it makes you wonder, what are they gonna work on now? They're at the morning meeting now, working on something for the game. But what's next? Oh, so you can also see up here. Well, this definitely drives better in the snow than what I had before. So up here there's a kind of chest, and those are also just kind of hidden little things you can gather throughout your play. Alright, I'm getting told that the fixes are the first thing to come. So before any kind of new expansion, we're looking at just fixes. So I haven't encountered anything wrong yet. Oh, well, except that the game crashed, or it wasn't that the game crashed, but the server did. So maybe that's something to look out for. I don't need to track the creation of that tractor beam anymore. How do I remove that? Let's see. Gadgets, tractor beam, track. Well, I can track something else, but I cannot untrack it. Or what if I... Oh, there we go. Then it's untracked. Go to Lake Bluster. Reinforcements. Oh, the Botneck grow weaker. That's because the player disconnected. N-Hunter was getting tired of just running around with a noob like me. Oh, there's a power core over here. Let's grab that on the way. I guess I can also build a faster kind of tank. Because if I don't have this pulse crystal, then I have lots of power cores available now for engines. So copy that, maybe move all. How do I highlight all of them? Control click, control double click. Grab those, move them down, and then get one more. Alright, now fully stocked on engines. Let's go. Oh, now my car's getting kind of yellow again. I think that's because there's some kind of default to... Yeah, there we go. I don't know, some people will probably think this is boring. I'm taking it because it's snow. But you can also change your default block, how that looks. So you do that somewhere in your customization. There's a menu for how to customize your character, different hats, blocks and all that, and you can say what your default colors are. So now every block I'll place, it's gonna be like that. So I don't need to color them every time. Wait, what's this? Oh, spiked wheels. Okay, so I guess now I also have the option to build with spiked wheels. They have a better grip. I wonder if they work in snow though. So like if I switch to this one, create. Oh, I don't have enough to create 4 wheels. What do I need? I need rubber. Okay, let's track that. Just start gathering some rubber for later builds. And then you can also see it looks like there's something on my compass for a chest. But where is it? Doesn't seem to be anywhere near. Let's keep moving for the what's it called? The mission. Gather a little bit of stuff on the way. So just notice the ambient sound, which is also really nice. You get this feeling that you're just somewhere out of nowhere. It's nothing but the wind. But I think the use of music is not always present, which is also nice. Get a little bit of downtime, and then once the music hits, it's a little bit more impactful. That seems like a dangerous area over there. The kind of storm cloud stuff. Ooh, there's something in the water down here. Ooh, I wonder if there's gonna be an underwater part. Let's see how the tank does on ice. Seems to have a nice grip. Alright, let's get to that. Oh shit, there's water. I don't have a water vehicle yet. Go the other way around. Oh, but there's the rubber. Let's gather that so we can test out the spiked wheels. Oh my god, I'm just skidding around on this. Go back to the tank. A tiny cannon unlocked. Okay, so now I can also make tiny cannons. Oh. Gather just a little bit of these on the way. What's that in the distance? It looks like giant maggots. That looks disgusting. Is that Botneck stuff or is that native stuff? So the Botnecks, they seem to also be this intergalactic evil force. Where do I have my... Oh, I don't have a fighting tank. We'll make do with the small little guy here. Then make a fighting tank afterwards. Also, at some later point, you'll unlock a block that allows you to shoot in the direction that your camera is facing. But as it is right now, I'm still needing to kind of direct my vehicle to face wherever I want to shoot. Oh wait, here we go. I think these are mineable. Yes, there we go. Pulse crystals and microchips. And mechanical parts. So I think this campaign seems to be a lot more generous with the resources. There are a lot of resources lying around. Oh, what? That one cannot be mined. What about that one? Yeah. Head over towards... Oh, shit. Let's get to Lake Bluster. Enough resources. Make some progression. Oh, or make a fighting tank. So copy that to this slot. And then add some guns to this. So remove a few engines. So the tank is gonna be slower. So you can either use shotguns, submachine guns, or tiny cannons. I mean, I have the shotguns crafted already. I can craft one more thing. And I don't think it makes sense to mix them up. So let's do another shotgun. Place it here. So yeah, that seems effective. So I know that a lot of builders, they also go in and tweak the guns. You can add delays to different guns so they don't all shoot at the same time. So then they can shoot off-centered. Holy moly. Oh shit. This destroys my tank way too quickly. And now I'll be running out of repair tokens. I still have my shotguns, no wheels left. So if you jump out of the car, you're just really vulnerable, but let's do it and see if I can repair. So you have unlimited repairs as you're not in the car. For some reason, this bottleneck seemed to be nice enough to not shoot me for a while. And it's shocking. Oh, here it comes. Wait for the shot. Oh, seems to be very poor at shooting me while I'm down here. Maybe that's what he meant by fixing a little bit of stuff. Oh no. Right. Wait for the perfect opportunity. When no one is shooting. Oh, god damn it. Got eliminated. Where am I? I'm back with the captain. Hello, Captain. I failed. On Huff, there's only one absolute. Everything freezes. Alright. That's the only absolute. Death is not absolute. You can just respawn. Alright. Try again. So there's also different colors to the different bottlenecks. The yellow ones are kind of the easy. And then the grey ones one level more. So I guess that's what I was seeing. Well, as I said, this channel, I hope to be running once a week, playing a different game each time. I didn't land any agreements to like have any developers on board like for this one. I also just kind of threw this one in here. Because there was an expansion, so I really hope to be playing every Monday, but now this is Friday just because there was an expansion, but here we go. They ended up being some developers in the chat after all. Next week I'm gonna play Cyber Rats, which is a really cool game, made by just a single person who's an animator, but then made a really cool game with rats in a lab. They have to endure all kinds of trouble to get their cheese. Okay, let's go. Now I get to fight them one by one. So maybe this time I can get past them. Get out of the car, so I don't spend a repair token while I rebuild. And now, let's take out the big one. All alone. I feel like my vehicle is very slow. I don't have a lot of possibility to kind of dodge. But here we go. Okay. Well, that didn't work out either. So maybe I need to wait until I have some more firepower. I think you can also have a gun that removes that shield. So maybe I need to wait. Find another way. Back into the peaceful environments. Peaceful music. I don't know how long this campaign is and how much game time there's gonna be in this. Considering just like the last expansion, I think it had most players played it in 10 or 16 hours or so. This one is probably gonna be a bit shorter. Just considering that it's not like a major update, but it's called, instead of calling 2.0, it's called 2. Is it 2.1 or 2.2? I think this is actually 2.2 because they did have some PvP update in the middle. So the game also has a lot of different game modes where like you can also just play it as a PvP game, create vehicles that fight each other. Well, there's a nice little path here. Shout out to Victor, I guess, or Emil. Not sure who made this little area, but that's nice. Ooh, there's a power core. Turn around. So you always gotta keep your eye open for what's out there. Oh, and in the distance there are more power cores. We're not gonna go that far. Just gonna grab this one on the way. Power core unlocked. And what do we have over here? What's that? Haven't seen this before. Vehicle pod. Ooh, this is really nice. So then you find a blueprint for a simple tank. So that's really nice for someone like me who's not not the greatest at building stuff. Where did it go then? Blueprints, template blueprints. Yeah. So here's a simple tank. Spawn that. Delete my blocks. This is the pulse miner. Sure. Delete that. Uncraft blocks. Okay, need to craft them. Do I have enough iron? Raw engine. Missing blocks. The raw engine. Why can't I build that? Movement. Bulldog engine. Oh, it uses an engine I haven't unlocked yet. So can I just replace that and place some of these blocks instead? Well, this won't work because none of the blocks are kind of attaching to the tank itself. But if I do like this, copy that. Let's copy that twice more. Copy the engine. So there's another tank here. Turns very quickly. Has shotguns. Okay, kind of nice. Not like a huge difference to the one I had. But that's really nice. Should be on the lookout for different builds. It's very nice for the players like me who are not like the great builders. But a lot of the players for this game just spend hours and hours and hours just building, and some of them don't even care about this kind of the game, this part of the game. It's about these missions and all that. Come in, Trailmaker. Looks like you've located the outpost. These were set up during the early days of the rebellion. Oh, so the rebellion has been going for some time. You can use them to recover your repair tokens. The shield should protect you against the buttnecks. The more outposts out there, you just have to find them. There should be some more of my old hidden stashes around. They contain recipes you can use to craft new blocks. Be on the lookout for them when traversing Howl. And when you are ready, attack the Overtower. Overlord has some of my people captured beneath the Overtower, and the message disappeared. So I used to make those messages, and I know that you can put a timer on how long they last. So can someone make that timer a little bit longer? He said there were hidden stashes. Is this one of them? Aiming servo. Okay, so that's the one that's gonna be able to make your weapon shoot in the direction that your camera is facing. Recall the vehicle. Shift. I don't know, I kinda like this tank better than I like this one. What's the difference about them? Do they use the same wheels? They do. I just kinda like that this one is closer to the ground. Let's see, this slow one, shift for a faster one. Attack the Overtower. So there used to be some... Oh, Bisman is writing in chat. Are there any kind of Mario Kart mode? There are racing modes. And there are timers to beat. And you can... I think you have to create a server for yourself where you kind of decide with the players that you're allowed to shoot each other during a race, but you can definitely also do that. So there are races where you can just... Holy shit, the sound is getting large now with all this fighting. Let me just turn that down a little bit. Oh shit, let me focus. Alright. A lot of stuff going on here, so this is the artillery cannon. How do I target that with the shotgun? Can I do it? Yes, I can. Oh, don't get rid of it. Give me a moment's peace. Come on. Yes, there we go. Hey, nice. Please send you. I knew he forgot about us. Alright, but to return to your question, are there Mario Kart modes? Yes, there are racing modes, and you can add just the engines and wheels to your car, but you can also add guns, you can also shoot each other. You can play where you just try to beat timers, and you can play with others where you try to beat each other. And you can also do it like in cars or in... I was about to say ships. I don't know if you can do like a boat racing, if there's a map for that. But I think there's one for planes as well. Now you gotta destroy the tower's weak points. Destroying those will wreck the whole thing. So that's the stupid kind of thing about the Botniks. When they design stuff, they design weak points to their structures. They also did that on the mega drills and pioneers. So they built these drills and then they built weak points into them. But that's very handy for us as a Trailmaker. It's kind of like the Star Wars guys, right? They also built a huge thing and then they built a weak point to it. It's very nice of them. They're not so evil after all. Destroy the weak point. Ooh, cutscene. Red light turned to blue light. Prison disables. That's what I'm talking about. Now hurry up before... Oh no, too late. Registering substantial loss in energy production. Overtower Alpha has ceased all operation. Dispatching reinforcements for threat estimation. Terminate all organic life with extreme prejudice. Alright. Put me back in the cage. Put me back in the cage. Yes. Oh. So Holm said there were movie references. That's definitely a movie reference to The Lion King. Put me back in the cage. Ah, but they're safe in their cage. Botnecks are just attacking me. So, you were supposed to destroy organic life, not my vehicle. Oh! Holy fish sticks! You did it, you actually did it. Improbable outcome, downloading combat data for analysis. Trailmaker. Foolish fleshling, cherish this victory, it will be your last. I'll be waiting for you. Let's get out of here, take us back to Sanctuary. Yes, pick up the waddles. There they go. That was my first task when I worked at Trailmakers, to work on passenger missions. So I always get kinda happy with these kind of missions. I know it's not all players who enjoy it, but I actually really like it. Can I build more of these? I could build one more, but I don't have the rubber for another one. I could make like a long kind of tank if I have another one. Is it possible with 3 in some way if I offset them? I mean, this looks kind of janky. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. Back, delete this one. I've lost something. Oh, I've lost the passengers. Yeah, so you lose the passengers if you move out. I could maybe move it back a little bit because those are not attached to the wheels. So something like this. Yes. So I gotta apologize that I'm not gonna be able to kind of display this game's full potential in terms of building. You can build crazy stuff, and if you want to see that kind of stuff, you should go to the Discord for the game. They host different build challenges, so they have a theme. You can build something for that theme. I think, is it every month? Oh, suspensions, okay. So suspensions are really nice for if you're building a car with wheels. I don't know if you can use suspensions very well for these tank tracks. The tank tracks are new to me. I haven't tried those. They weren't done when I was last playing the game or working on it. Ooh, can I go up? That's also a new outpost. Oh wait, I should get those passengers back while I have them. Sometimes you get a little bit of a piece stretch where there's no botnecks. But you know, the botnecks are coming out of the croaking ground. So you're never safe. I really hope that there's an underwater element to this campaign. Transport the bottles back to Sanctuary. Oh, I also hope that this is just gonna be like a cozy little place I get to return to time and time again and just rebuild over time. And return all the bottles to the Sanctuary. Let's see. Transport them back, they go into their little hut. Oh, and they do rebuild. How about that? Oh, they're very effective. Shell, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It will take Overlord weeks to get that tower functional again. We have our window. We have to move quickly now. I'll put the word out to whatever rebels are still in hiding. But first, I think I got Task Buddy up and running again. Why don't you try booting it up? Alright, talk to the Task Buddy. Talk to the Task Buddy. Hello stranger, my name is Task Buddy and I am the... That'll do, buddy. Okay, he's heard it before. Good to have you back. Why don't you take it easy for a while? Yes, this unit has had a big day. Thank you for helping my friends. Please take this energy shield. Ooh! Come back later. So energy shields. Those you can put on your car or your vehicle, whatever kind of vehicle, and activate to kind of just have shields against the buttnecks. Huff always was a harsh mama. Freezing storms, impassable snow, sharp cliffs, and dark depths. But we waddles found ways to live in harmony. Honor the land, and the land honors you. This overlord will never understand, and that's how we can beat it. On the top of Mount Norlys. So, Norlys, for those who don't speak Danish, that's Northern Lights, so it's mountain Northern Lights. Lives a wise old woman, great Nana Nuktuk. And I wonder if Nuktuk is some Greenlandic. So I don't speak Greenlandic, but Nuktuk. Find her and she will teach you our ways. First travel to Old Camp Rockhopper. Should be some hidden stashes there. You can rest up before beginning your climb. Go to Camp Rockhopper. Okay, what about the task buddy? Can it do anything yet? Not really. So in Pioneers it used to also give you kind of side missions. Like many games they have like this main mission and there's side missions, and that's what the task buddy used to do. So maybe that'll come later. I wonder if all these different buildings can be used for anything yet. But looks like the penguins, oh, no, there they are. Let's see how they're feeling today. Thanks for getting us out of that cage. There's nothing more to say. He's probably in shock. What about this? Waddle. I stashed some goodies in this tunnel here behind me. You should have them. Oh, thank you. What goodies do you have for me? Do you really need to stash them behind a drift of snow? I guess otherwise your waddle friends would find it. What's here? A rocket launcher. Alright, gotta use that maybe against the bigger buttnecks that I couldn't defeat before. Get out of the snow. Wait, was that you, Franz, who's writing in chat? You didn't find that? Developers, they never know what each other do. So, you know, I also made something in the game that no one found. That's always fun. Vehicle is damaged to repair. And try and add a rocket launcher. So, Franz, did you play through the entire game without finding the rocket launcher? It needs something. It needs sulfur. Okay, I haven't even seen that yet. Gotta keep a lookout for sulfur. I guess I'll continue this way. I think the other way is still blocked. Although maybe if you take a look around you'll find stuff. Yeah, it was very nicely hidden indeed. Okay, let's go on a trek. But there's all kinds of distractions all over the place. Let's see, how do we get this one? I don't think I can jump out these rocks. They're just a little too steep. Maybe? The issue is you're not the type of player that reads. Yeah. So I'm the type of player who goes through all of it. Like I wanna speak to all of the NPCs, even if they don't have stuff to say, because sometimes they do. Just every once in a while. Inverted corners. So this is the kind of block. Oh, there's a lot of blocks here. Wedge. And another wedge. And another wedge. Time for mega unlock package, yes. Okay, let's sit here for half an hour. Let's see. Inverted corner. And another inverted corner that's bigger. Okay, you're saying it's the full aerodynamic package, yeah. So the game also has, how do I show that? There's an option somewhere to show aerodynamics. So here you can kind of see how well your vehicle is gonna do. So if you're gonna do a racing, you wouldn't want this block. This block is hindering a lot of your movement due to the wind. And if you go into your structure, streamlining. So now I have all these wedges. So I could add a wedge. I need to grab that. Yeah, sure. So then you could add a wedge in front. Oh, let's get that somewhere. Well, there's nothing to attach it to, but it would improve the aerodynamics for your vehicle. And you can definitely feel that when you build something like this. So when you do a racing, and you can also feel like how it kind of pushes your vehicle down into the ground. So if you have trouble that your vehicle is just kind of jumping around too much, you can build with those kind of stuff. And this is the point where some players, they would find this stash. Now they have all kinds of blocks available to them. They would go crazy with building for an hour before they go back into the campaign. I'm not very good at that, so I'll just be continuing on my merry way without it. But I should just check if I can make my vehicle faster, because I have another power core available now. Movement, another engine, craft, and copy an engine. There we go. Maybe don't need the passenger seat for now, just to... Oh, but I needed the passenger seat too. Yeah, right, there we go. Fine. A small little vehicle doesn't weigh too much and just filled with engines to just go on its way. Oh, here we have Botneck forces. Oh, there's another type of resource here. Could it be the... Oh, I don't have a pulse miner anymore. Let's... Could this be sulfur? Let's try. So, copy this over here, override the build slot, and just remove a couple of engines to make room for a pulse miner. Concerning that question earlier, if you can do Mario Kart racing, we actually did at one point. That was actually Franz, who's also here right now, and he hosts like different build challenges, and one of them was to make a vehicle that took up like this amount of space, like a really tiny vehicle. I don't know if I have blueprints. It was probably on my other account. Your blueprints. Yeah, it's not here. But maybe it's on... Maybe you can find it. What did we call them? Carts? Well, this one is... Oh, this one is kind of... Oh yeah, go-kart. That's what it's called. Go-kart. Bumper cars. Yes, thank you, Franz. Bumper cars. That was my favorite because it was so nice. You ended up creating these tiny vehicles. Oh, this one also looks very nice. It actually looks a little bit like a bumper car. There's so many pages here. Bumper cars. But sometimes when you enforce some kind of rule upon yourself to stay within a limit, you end up being very creative and just creating something really fun. In case you can search for Builders Club. Oh, hashtag Builders Club. Oh, Clubbo. Builders Club. Ooh! Well, I remember this food truck, but there's none of the bumper cars up here. So people should be better at hashtagging their things so we can find them. Something like that. See if anyone uploaded their builds. Yeah, it's also true. You also need to actually upload it, and I guess I didn't even do that myself because I can't find it. Okay, too bad. Maybe another time go rebuild a bumper car. More aluminium. Probably should just pick it up now that we're here. I'm gonna turn up the sound a little bit again because now we're out of the combat where it got so loud. Hoping that it sounds correct on the stream, which I'm not really able to listen to at the same time. A rotating servo. Is that for helicopters? I don't remember this block. So the movement, rotating servo, block that can slowly rotate in each direction. Yeah, that sounds really useful for making a helicopter. But then I would also need some blades for the rotor. Although you can probably still make fun stuff without it. You can place one of your guns on a on a rotating servo, and the gun just spins around all the time. Not very useful, but another power core. Oh, so now I'm talking about building, and I'm saying I'm not very good at building, but I should just show some stuff. So isn't there, like, if I search for the skyship, I can't see the one that I was thinking about, but these look kind of crazy as well. So this is a ship that can actually fly. There's also the, it's called Kiryu. Is that the name for the Mega Godzilla? Yeah. So someone here made a Godzilla, and it's huge. It's absolutely enormous. And I won't be able to build it in this campaign, because in this campaign you're kind of limited with your blocks. But you can play creatively, and you can build all kinds of stuff. There's also this one, the Batman Tumbler, which is a car. Oh, I'm not sure this is the one I'm thinking about, but someone built the Batmobile. Maybe it's this one where there's a hidden motorcycle inside of it. So you can drive around with the car, and then you can click a keybind, and the car will detach, so you get a motorcycle out from the car. And you can also shoot at the same time, so you can build crazy stuff. And here I am in my small little tank, just traversing the tundra. On my way to Camp Rock Harbor. Wait, this is not the first one, which is more engines. There we go. Okay, I didn't get the rocket launcher yet. Last time I faced these, I did quite poorly. But I also, now I have more guns, don't I? At least I have the option to get more guns. And I can probably also shift these out for longer range now. Oh, and I can also get shields, so there's some different options now. And when you enter this, you're just kind of immune. You're not really pausing the game, but you're immune while you're in this state. Oh no. Don't have the resources at all for any of these. Well, I could add just one energy shield. Yeah, maybe that's not too bad. What's the keybind for this one? It is... Is it just active? Save file error. Could not be saved due to structure history. Please try contact support if this error persists. Okay, take a screenshot and... Okay, it's still here. Right, didn't seem to be too bad. Saving failed. Okay, so I wonder if it's just failing to save this vehicle. Or if it's failing to save the entire campaign now. That wouldn't be good. Alright, just take them out one by one. I think you can also defeat this shield. Oh shit. Alright, I should approach this more carefully. Wait, I already spent all my... oh no, already spent all my repair tokens. So now I'm just kind of sitting duck or repair out of car while they're not shooting. Okay, this is strange. They kind of lost track of me here. So, alright. I shouldn't enter my car at all, then I should just be walking away. They seem to have some kind of troubleshooting when the car is already broken. Oh no. Enter. There we go. Alright, I'll just get away so I can take them one by one. Although, not like this. Oh. Alright, get the car back. Here we go. The tank. It's kind of like a stranded whale. Maybe I can just, maybe I'm lucky I can just get it while it's here. But then I forgot about the other ones. Oh no. I remember these being easier. Which is also nice, to be fair. It's nice that they are a bit more difficult, because usually you could just sit around, not really bothered too much with them. Now I got all the way back. I didn't get any kind of checkpoint, did I? How go? Where am I going? I'm going that way. Alright. Should try and focus and not goof around. Try to actually get somewhere. It seems a nice time for the winter games as well. The first snow has just fallen in Denmark, and here comes the Frozen Tracks expansion for Trailmakers. And there's also another game just released about snow called Winterborough, which I'm gonna stream Monday the 1st of December, and one of the developers of that game is gonna be joining in. I don't know yet if it's gonna be just joining in the text chat or on a Discord call. I'll try and see if I can just skip these. That was a really cozy kind of winter game. I think it would be perfect for a Christmas holiday. Just kind of huddle up under a blanket and play a cozy little game where you're a mouse in a forest, and you have to rebuild your home in the forest. Now that winter's come, it's freezing cold. You need to gather a little bit of wood to get your fireplace going. You need to get some warmer clothes because you came from the city. And a mouse from the city in city clothes out in the winter wilds is gonna freeze to death. So I already played it through, but so that was a really nice game. It's the kind of game where you can actually complete it, which is nice sometimes for a change from those big games that take forever, which are nice in their own way. But alright, let's see. Come in, Trailmaker. You are breaking up. Advice on the wind? Be not afraid, child. It has kind of a mountain icon, so is the mountain speaking to me now? Oh, or maybe it was that. What was the name? Could look. Soon the true trials will begin, but first, climb the mountain. Reach the top of Mount Norlys. That's our task. Let's see what's in this one. Ooh, the raw engine. So the raw engine is a little bit slower to accelerate, but instead it has a higher top speed. I need more iron. Keep a lookout for iron. I think there were a lot of resources in the beginning, but now I don't really see them, so... I should also just kind of order these. So this one was about movement. This one... Oh, that's the pulse miner. Oh, but it's not a good enough pulse miner. Alright, let's see if we can reach the top of Mount Norlys. I suppose that's gonna be a real challenge here in the beginning, and later you end up having different kind of vehicles that can do it really easily. Maybe you even get to have helicopters and all that. I like the flags. It's kind of like Tibet. There's flags along the mountain to show you the way. I wonder if the waddles themselves have vehicles, or if they are just waddling around everywhere until the buttnecks come and destroy them. Oh, seems to be an outpost, which means also a checkpoint, which could be really nice so I don't die again. Oh wait, didn't I get a checkpoint down there as well actually, because that was also an outpost. Shit. Losing track of my car. And saving failed. Okay, so I'm still having like a save error. Maybe I should try rebuilding my vehicles. Now your trials begin. My children are lost. Please bring them home. Turn the statues to the circle. Okay, so are those something I can... Yep. Zoom. Bring them back to the circle. There we go. Can you just be here? Don't fall over. Okay. There's also a marker over here. Let's go check this marker. Oh, is that one I need to bring home? It's standing so nicely though, I thought it was in the right place. No. Saving failed again. It's every time I exit the builder, so there's some kind of corrupt file with my vehicles. Yeah. Franz, you're writing you would love the error logs later. I'll be sure to send those over. So it happened at some point where I was building... I think I was trying to add something that I didn't have the resources for, and maybe something like that. Place. That's a nice placement. I think that's good enough. Let's get the last one. There we go. Get out of the snow. Alright. Now there's just like this tumbled over. Respawn and reset cargo. Well, I don't want to reset the cargo because I think the first two are... Oh! Ah, okay, so you just bring them all the way to the center and then they'll be placed. There we go. Okay. Norlys. think that's it. How nice. Oh, who's that? Great Nana Nuktuk. Who dares disturb the ancestral circle? Well, you told me to. Scared you? Worry not. Even my old eyes can tell you are no Botnak. I am Great Nana Nuktuk, and you seek to defeat Overlord, an honorable quest. Notice the thing she has on her face. I don't know if I get a close shot again. I skipped that one, but that's a... I don't know if they still use it, but at least they used to use that in Greenland for kind of blocking out snow. One that needs wisdom. Is it wisdom you seek? Wisdom can only be earned, but medium skis, they can be given. Okay. One trial you have passed already, your next begins. So I got the medium skis. I mean, I think at this point I ought to be trying to build something. Skis. Here are the skis. Do you... Guess you build something with skis and a wheel in the back, so maybe the spiked wheels in the back. And need some kind of platform to get it all going. And I suppose the skis should be able to turn, so then you build a hinge. How would I connect both of the skis to that one? Maybe with this kind of block, and then just move the skis forward. So then that would make the skis kind of turn around. Then I need something to have the wheels at the same height. I mean, this is not gonna be pretty, but at least I'm trying, right? So copy, nope. Don't copy the wheel, just copy, no, not the wheel. This block. God damn it. Why do I select both of them? I only want the block. There we go. Then it would need a seat and an engine. An armored seat. Ooh. With fortified roll cage. High protection from weapons. Okay, need that. Engines. Turn this around. Copy, copy. Okay, so... Oh, save file again. Could not be saved due to structure history. Okay. Does work, but there's something wrong with the saves. And I suppose no matter what I do, even if I delete all of these now, this is just something as I'm running this game. I don't want to be closing the game now and opening again, because then I might get thrown back. I'll do that after the stream, and then if my save is corrupted and I have to do it over, I'll do that. But I'll do it off stream. Don't want to do it now. Okay, so all the engines are in the back, which means that the car is tipping over all the time. So then you can move them around. So, oh shit. So the game is very focused on the physics, right? So you can see here how much your car weighs, and you'll feel that as you create a vehicle and drive around. Okay, this is a poor contraption by any standard. Oh my lord. Need to have the engines further forward. Maybe like this. Let's see if someone has built a better ski. If I just search for ski. I want a simple one though, because otherwise I'm just gonna run into the trouble of them using blocks that I don't have available. Doesn't seem to be. Oh, what's this? Maybe it has a seat I don't have. It has some tubes I don't have. Could maybe modify this one. Or I should just use my tank. Or I should just double down and learn how to build. Or maybe I'll find a blueprint that shows me how to build a proper ski. Maybe actually you only need one of these skis in the middle. Isn't that something sometimes you have on ski vehicles? That there's just one. But that kind of would destroy the balance of it. So, alright, I'm just gonna try a little with this one, see what the actual problem is. And then maybe I can think about how to solve it. Great Nana Nuktuk. Let's talk. Long has it been since I last left my mountain? Need to stretch my old bones. So you're just up here living fine without all the buttnecks? They don't come here or what? How about a race? I mean, she seems to be kind of disconnected from the troubles of all the other waddles. Your fancy machine against my arthritis. Rules are simple. Reach Camp Rock Hub before the timer runs out. Take your position when you're ready. Okay, I'll try in this new ski vehicle. I've taken my position. Oh, I need to take it down there. Holy. Alright, maybe spikes are not made for snow after all. That's terrible. Can't do that. Let's shift to this one. And also, you can, if I change where these engines are placed, let's get them down underneath the tank, so then they'll kind of center the weight a little bit. Can I place them here? I think so. Yeah. Ready and go. I have 1 minute. But I'm stuck. Oh, I'm sitting on those engines now. Oh no. I didn't take my position. I wasn't ready. Get them down. Alright. 40 seconds. That's it. Oh shit. I think now the application might be crashing. I'm getting an error on top saying my mouse is going off. Oh, the game didn't crash. What crashed? Did the stream crash? The stream still seems to be going. Alright, I think I'm gonna fail Nana Nuktuk's challenge here. 10 seconds to go. I think I wasted about 40 seconds of this challenge. Not quite my tempo. Alright, redo it. Come back and try again. Yeah, I will. You'll teach me the ways. So how do you become a better builder? Do you just sit down, spend some time building, have some patience, test it out? Oops. You could also go into creative mode and just kind of test out different builds there. And then return to this, because this is a kind of you're challenged a little bit here because you don't have a lot of blocks available, so you kind of have to make do with what. Oh, are these all the positions from where I was tumbling down the mountain? You weren't supposed to tumble down. Oh, let's wait a little bit with entering the area. Oh no, I'm losing control. I'm about to tumble down the mountain again. Okay, there. Regain control, just go slowly up on the side here. And then change the tank. No! No, I wasn't ready. I didn't enter. God damn it. No, not too. Okay, I'll just stay here as the timer runs out and I will change my vehicle. Can I build another one of these? Still don't have the rubber to build 4. So how do I make this more stable? I could... oh, this is really long. I don't need one that's so long. That's too much. Maybe just a 4x4? Or 4x1. Place it somewhere here, so stuff is connected. And I think it's gonna be wise to move these engines back a little bit so all the weight is not centered in the middle. Timer ran out. Oh, and already restarting the timer. Alright, let's go. Let's try. Let's see if we can do it. Go down the mountain. Tumbling down already. Okay, here we go. If I can just drive without tumbling, and I cannot. There we go. That was a good tumble. Regaining composure. Oh, half the time running out, and I think I'm gonna fall over. No, yes, no. If I fail this, I'm gonna go out for rubber, try and get more wheels, because I think if the car is a little bit wider, longer, then it wouldn't tumble as much. Maybe. Oh, come on. 3 seconds. I'm making it, right? Did I make it? Not quite your tempo. Oh my god, Nana. Ah, it was so close. If I didn't tumble at the beginning, then I would have made it. Let's go try once more. I think this is a build challenge in disguise. Doesn't tell you to build directly. But in other game modes, there are a lot of these kind of challenges where you have to figure out how to build your vehicle to beat a certain timer or to move something from one place to another. It's also the first game mode that was released for the game was really just a puzzle kind of game. There are a lot of bits scattered all over the map, and you have to move them by building cleverly. Maybe if I played through that, I would be better at this. I mean, there might be an invasion going on, but we have time. We have time for a little race with Nana. What if I just almost start the race before she does? No. So why is it tumbling over like that? Is it too heavy in the back now, or what's going on? Because so it's very steep here, and when do I kind of lose? Could also be that I could place the seat further to the front. Can't enter the builder here because it's too steep. Alright, but what if I just trigger this and I just turn around really quickly? There we go. Save that half a second that I lost before. And then... oh no. Going fast, just don't tumble. Yep, there we go. Okay, I'll beat it this time. Not because I'm building a great vehicle, just because I'm learning to control it a little bit better, hopefully. I think some veteran Trailmakers, they would be laughing at me right now, or just shaking their heads. I feel like I had 4 seconds or so last time. Yeah, I'll definitely make it this time. How about that, Nana? Not bad. No, I don't think so. Almost had me there. Well, you can teleport. The mountain blesses you. Take these links tracks. You'll need them for your next trial. Oh. What are those? They're just another kind of tank track. Let's try and remove the old ones. Copy. We have 4 of them. Where did the last one go? There. So seems like maybe you should be rotating that around. Is this a good build? It's not very fast. I wonder if I need to turn them around. Do I need to invert their controls? Auto brake, reverse. Probably. Which ones did I turn around? This one. So reverse that one and this one. Yeah, Franz is saving me. Remember to go to the configurator and reverse. Okay, I think it needs to be a little bit wider because otherwise it's just gonna tumble over all the time. Build more of the... Oh, not the seat. What kind of block can I place in here just to connect them? Is that 3? I think so. 3 by 3. One and another. But they don't connect at that point, so select both of them and then they're gonna collide with the seed. What if I place them somewhere here? Okay, that seems kinda stable. You can turn very fast without tumbling over. Oh, I kinda like this one. It's so small, feels very agile. It's not very pretty. I don't have a lot of stuff to make it prettier. We'll need to go out and gather stuff. I'll move this one down just so it's not sitting there at the top. Alright, let's speak to Great Nana Nuktuk, see what else she has in store. Behold the snowdrift sea, smell the air, feel the wind. This is freedom. I think she hasn't noticed that there's a Botnak invasion. Blemished by Overlord and its thrice cursed tower. There. The final test will be against the dunes themselves, the snow and wind, and the Botnak that pollute them. The rebels have gotten word of Botnak convoys crossing the dunes carrying important technology Overlord needs to reinforce the Over Tower. You will strike against these convoys. Speed will be everything. Only have a short window between each convoy to reach the next. If you fail, you will fail. Victory today will leave the Over Tower open for attack. Take your position when ready. Okay, I'm not ready because I need to copy this over to... Is this where I usually have my attack tank? So let's see, combat. I still haven't built any of the other guns, so we're gonna be limited to shotguns. But I should place them on an aiming... Oh, I don't have an aiming servo either. I have nothing. Maybe I'll make do with just 2 shotguns then. It's not very impressive, but... And then actually this one can get faster. I can build an engine, but then I would spend my iron on that, and I need the iron. Alright. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna try with this one. See how it goes. There's a timer. There's a convoy. I am by your side, child. Let me guide you. So the voice on the wind, is that Nananuktuk? Or is it someone else? Oh, I am drifting a bit. Don't even see the convoy yet and half the time has passed. But I guess I just need to reach that point first. Is this the convoy, or is this some of the other botnecks that are just roaming around? I'm not sure. Holy shit. Hover tank. Oh, I really need that aiming servo. It's gonna make it so much easier to hit stuff if you can aim. Right now I have to position my vehicle every time. And there goes the last repair token as well. Sometimes the enemies, they drop repair tokens. So not all out of luck, but I am starting to think that before I can do this challenge, I would need to... Just let me see if I can repair. I think I'm gonna need to try and gather some resources and build such an aiming servo. Oh, there's a repair token, that's good. Now on to the next. The timer's already running. I wanna get my resources, but let's go for the timer. Oh, I like this. This is kind of a little bit action-packed. Out here on the Snowdrift Sea. The areas are actually very different with the tundra, the ice, the snowdrifts. So, despite all of it just being an ice map, winter map, it's still quite varied. I want to destroy this before I start the timer on the next one. Can I do it? Yes, there we go. Swiftly now. Okay, no timer, so we'll go repair. Okay, so there's no timer at least on destroying the convoy. What are they transporting? Something for the Overlord. No. I even had a repair token. I was just kind of thinking if I could wait with it. Take your position. I think I'm back. Okay, before I start that one again, I think it's time to get some resources. I need some iron to get an aiming servo. See if I can go around the trigger. There we go. Just find some iron. Actually, I could probably just teleport back to kind of the starting area. Oh, there's also a power core back there. This is a teleport point. That's the sanctuary. Mount Norleys. Camp Rock Harbor. There's a block crate just over here. Let's start by grabbing that block crate. So it's just behind these rocks. And I don't think I can mine this one. Because I need the advanced pulse miner, which also needs iron. So I just need a lot of iron right now. Yeah. Should be a crate just around here, right? Is it inside the rocks? It's up on the rocks. Seems like I can get up over here. So I do have a problem, like my car keeps spinning out of control a little bit when I turn around too swiftly. Don't know if that's to do with the engines or the wheels. Can I get up here? Oh wait, sometimes walking is better. Only thing is that you're really slow. Wedges. Is this gonna be another huge mega pack? Could be. Narrow windshield. Wedge corner. Right. Not as many as before, but still an aerodynamic pack. It is a bit unhandy to control this vehicle because it just kind of drifts out of control. I wonder if it just needs to have a longer connection, so then it's too connected. This is not going to be pretty, but I want to test this out. Should probably have two of them. No. That didn't help at all. Maybe it even made it worse. Because now the bag is just gonna get even more out of control. But let me teleport back to where there might be some iron, probably near Sanctuary, near the beginning. Yeah, there we go. That's enough iron for the aiming servo, and then what else was needed? I needed iron for something else. Was it more wheels of the big type, or did I need rubber for that? I guess I'll just take all this iron that we're here, and then try and rebuild a better vehicle. And see what I'm missing. Oh, I also needed the tungsten, didn't I? I needed the tungsten to make what was it? To make guns, to make weapons. This one's too big. I don't think I've been needing these mechanical parts yet, but they're used for what? I think they're used for maybe the shields. Turn around. Right, this is definitely not a good vehicle either. But let's try and see if I go back and I make some adjustments to this one. What do I do? I wanted the aiming servo. So craft one of those. Just move these out of the way for a little bit. So if I place the aiming servo here and I just place the guns on top, I think that should allow me to just turn it around. Now for the... Ooh, this has changed a bit. I think if I tune these up, then I get to turn it all the way around. Let's see. Do I shoot myself for turning like this? No. Okay. Alright. Let's just start like this, and it's gonna make aiming easier. I think I might actually... No, you know what? Let's skip. Let's fail the mission in the beginning. And just get rid of a couple of engines. Because I think I'm also kind of drifting because I'm too quick, and then I'll add 1 or 2 more guns. Should probably make some with a longer range. So the shotgun is against close. This is nearby. Ballistic. I think that might be longer range. I don't know which of these are the better one. Let's try making a submachine gun. And I have enough power cores to make another one, so just need 1 more tungsten. This is a ridiculous vehicle. There we go. Create 1 more of these. Alright, that will probably be better. I'm still drifting. Wait, do I need to have... Maybe I shouldn't have this on this kind of car. Because that increases the kind of turn rate. So if I remove that... Oh yeah. The drifting is not as bad. I think that's gonna be better. Is Johannes on the mic? No, Johannes is not on the mic. That's a question in chat from a name I can't pronounce. Concreon. No, Johannes is not on the mic. Johannes is one of the developers, or well, he's the community manager for Flashbulb. You sound exactly like Johannes, eerily close. I think that's just a Danish accent then. And we're both men of about the same age. But I am not Johannes though, no. Also another difference between me and Johannes is Johannes has way more followers, right? Let's see. Reach the button. Am I ready? I am ready. Let's do it. There we go. And with a long range weapon, this is hopefully gonna get better. But hello Congreon, and welcome to the stream and the chat. Did you find this just by going to Twitch and search for Trailmakers? There we go. Now to the next one swiftly. Okay, I think I'll go over there, see if I have time to get out of the vehicle to repair. Oop, gotta avoid that one. Don't want to get into combat with that one. It's too dangerous for me. A noob like me. I found in hashtag YouTube and Twitch. Franz posted a link. Oh, thank you, Franz. How nice of you. Yeah, so Franz, he has been watching for a little bit. I think he likes to just kind of watch on the side of the work, just to follow along what people are finding about the game. I also kind of like that, just following what players are doing, especially after a launch. It's very nice to just see how people are reacting to it, and also, no! I was pressing repair, but I wasn't doing it fast enough. Congreon, can you help me build a better vehicle? I'm really poor at building these vehicles, and okay, I'm gonna try one more with a bit of focus. If it fails, I'm gonna evaluate if I need to rebuild this. You don't have Frozen Tracks? No. But are you like, have you played Trailmakers a lot? Oh wait, here we go. Start the timer. Botneck Convoy. So if you don't have Frozen Tracks, this is of course gonna be spoiling the campaign for you. So just so you know, but that's what I'm doing. I'm playing the campaign. Where's the hover? Oh no, I pulled one of these guys. I'm gonna lose. I don't know if I can even break through the shield or if I need like a bigger gun. So I did find the option to build a rocket launcher, but I haven't found the resources needed to. I need to find sulfur, and I haven't found any sulfur at all. Doesn't seem like I can break through the shield at all. Maybe I can just escape it. I'll hide behind the rocks. There we go. Let's shoot this one. And then the next time the next convoy is coming up. So did you play Pioneers? Because this is of course a Pioneers-like campaign. You start with next to nothing, and you have to gather resources, build blocks, unlock blocks, and there's missions to complete along the way with a story-driven mode. Which I think is kind of nice. This is my favorite kind of game. So, hover tanks. Okay, here we go. Without a timer, so now I should just be kind of careful about it, I suppose. Oh, no. Holy. Is there a way I should maybe also build the shield. I did unlock a shield, and I think I have power cores to support it. Well done, the convoys have been destroyed. Oh, there were only those two, so I was close to defeating it before. The overtower stands burning. You have passed my trials and earned my blessings. Return to Great Nananuktuk. She awaits you at the edge of the dunes. And tell her I said hi. Okay, so the voice on the wind is not Great Nananuktuk. It's someone else. Maybe it is the mountain itself. But before I return, I should just see if I can get up there. Get that power core. Maybe I can just jump. There we go. Tippy toe, power core unlocked. So then I could add a shield, right? Do I want the shield on the front? I think I do. I think that seems kind of nice. Return to Great Nananuktuk. For the overtower beta, so I already destroyed one tower, now we're going for the second. Oh. Nananuktuk. It's time for one final lesson, but this time you shall be the teacher and overlord the student. Bring the storm to that overtower. With the convoys destroyed, it is open for attack. All you have to do is... Foolish fleshlings, did I not say that I would be waiting for you? So this overlord is prepared. Perhaps your inferior ear tubes could not process the audio information properly. I have reinforced overtower beta with something of my own design. Mega artillery pod destructo activate. Oh shit. So that could be really cool. The artillery pods have always been my favorite kind of botneck, and when it says mega artillery pod, I'm thinking of the mega drills. I really hope there's gonna be mega artillery in the same style as the drill, but maybe that's hoping for too much. Suck it, blood bags. This is it. Remember your training. Show that mega thingy the way of the waddle. Spirit of Huff be with you, youngster. I guess I'll need it. Destroy the mega artillery. I guess I see it over there. It's It's bigger than an artillery pod, but smaller than a mega drill. Maybe somewhere in between. Let's see what Overlord has in store. And so this might prove to be too much of a challenge, and you'd have to go back, gather more resources, build a better vehicle, unlock more blocks, because there are blocks out there you can find. And if I could find the sulfur, I could also build a rocket launcher, right? But I'll try. Oh no. See what's in store. Shit. Wait, let me just get to safety. Get out here and maybe repair. Can I jump out the car? So artillery falling all over, and I haven't even seen the artillery pod yet. But it's in there somewhere. No! Okay, that's also unfair. It's a mega artillery pod and artillery pods. And now I'm just getting stun locked. Let's see. Oh, no. Repair. Okay, no more repair tokens left. Get out. Get out. Get to safety. I think it's worth it to just take them a little bit one at a time. Although they seem to have quite the range. There we go, one down. Get the hover tank. Yes, there we go. And finally. Right, I don't have anything I need to repair, so now gather the repair tokens. Oh shit. Get out. Alright, it doesn't seem to be damaged. So I'll go in, get rid of the smaller artillery pod before facing the big one. Repair token. So nice. I love this. This is just like more of Pioneers. I love Pioneers. It was so much fun. Back for Pioneers, my favorite. Can I avoid this? Oh, there we go. My favorite area in Pioneers was the mud flats. And now it's just like getting one more area. It's more of the same, but with a little bit of a twist. And I think maybe also a little bit of a higher quality. You better not touch my overtower first. The weak points blast them. Oh, the weak points, yes. Nicely designed weak points. And the last one. There we go. Overtower, turn to blue. Nice and blue. Friendly color. And disable the prison. Ooh. Save the waddles. You did it, thank you. This isn't over. No, not before you're over. Please take us back to Sanctuary before any Budnecks show up. Yes. Oh, I'll help you. Don't worry. 3 of them. Seeds. Oh, I only have 2 seeds. Place one there, one more there. Ah, why are they so big? I mean, the penguins are not that big. They don't need all this. So, probably gonna have, like, the weight is not distributed well at all for this. Why are they so big? Well, I think the reason why is so that you have a build challenge. them down there. The other one there. Don't need this anymore. I mean, I don't think any of my builds have been pretty. They're functional. Yeah, that seems good. We just need to pick them up again. Join me. Okay, 1400 meters. That's enough road to potentially encounter more botnecks. I love this. So throughout that fight, it seems like all the artillery explosions have created small craters in the snow. And they're not just visual craters. You actually fall into them a little bit. That's really nice. I like that. Is that you, Klaus, who made that? Might be. Klaus, the Snowmaster. Okay, let's see. Where am I? What do I need to do? I need to go to Sanctuary. So there's a power core over there, but I did already collect that, didn't I? It's still there, but it doesn't have a glow to it. I should check it out. If I haven't collected it, I should collect it. But it's not marked on the compass either, so... No. I already collected that one. Oh, getting closer to some botneck territory with all their pipes. Is that a tower? Maybe it's the third tower. Jagged Highlands. I want to play this game in Danish when I play it alone. See how badly all these names are butchered. This could also be some place to hide a crate, couldn't it? Hide some block to unlock. Sometimes they are marked on the map. There's actually some over there. Let's go see what it is. The passengers are not in that much of a hurry, are they? Oh, a hidden botneck taking a nap, sleeping on the job. Oh, more of them as well. That was their lunch break. And speaking of lunch, I should probably also grab some lunch soon. So I might end this stream soon. I'll definitely get these penguins back to camp. But then I might end it and let that be the stream on Trailmakers. There should be... There's a crate here somewhere. 1 meter below you. Is there a cave? Oh yeah, there is a cave. How nice. Oh, there's glowberries. Is it the purple ghost? Where is Dr. Krams? Would be nice if we could have interplanetary travel. Go to planet Gregory, grab up Dr. Krams and bring him here to investigate the purple ghost. What did I actually get? I forgot to look. I got headlamps, different lights. Oh, I can also gather these, right? But I'm a bit afraid of leaving the penguins, although I shouldn't be, because I used to work on making sure that they spawn the right place. They'll spawn here, right? You lost your passengers? Oh no. But they didn't go very far, did they? They shouldn't. Seems like they're just outside. Let's go back to this one. There they are, penguins. Get down here. Waddles. Yes, there we go. Nice. Okay, get back to Sanctuary. I mean, there's so much more to show of this game. This is just one campaign. Maybe I'll go to the menu and I'll show what else is kind of available in the game before I shut down. Oh, rebuild more of Sanctuary. Yes, please. You continue to impress Trailmaker. Yes, this one might just be what we need to actually defeat Overlord. You have learned to both master and honor the land of Huff. She blesses you and the Waddles. We would be proud to fight by your side. Thank you. New mission, the Blackfin Squad. Okay, before I start that mission... oh well, I won't start that mission. I think I'll end here. Can't really see how big the map is. But I think it looked like there was something underwater. There's definitely gonna be a boss fight somewhere. There are 2 conquered towers. At least one more tower here. And I don't know how much is out there. But I think also the test body is probably gonna be repaired at some point, and you can get different missions from that one as well. But let's end the Frozen Tracks exploration here. I'll go to the main menu, show you what else is there in Trailmakers. So, well, this is also very nice. In the menu they have this kind of running, showing different builds. So if you're good at building, like I am not, you could build stuff like this. This is also another map where you fly around a lot between these floating islands. This seemed to be on the race map, so there's different tracks down here you can race. This is on the highlands, the high seas, I think it's called, where there's a lot of waves. You can also build submarines around, and you can also play like PvP underwater. There's also a space sector, so you can also build spaceships or neon cats. This is an example of a spaceship. Some of it you get just when you buy the game, and when you buy the game you get access to like campaign, sandbox and racing. So campaign you would get access to the Pioneers, which I think takes 10 to 16 hours or something for players. Stranded, which is much more of a puzzle kind of game. There's not a lot of story in this one, but then it's about moving stuff around by cleverly building your vehicles to be able to handle different puzzles and move stuff around. Then Trailmakers, you have to buy that one. I think it's 13 euro or so, 15 maybe. Airborne is also an expansion, but that's the one with floating islands. It's very much focused around learning you how to build airborne vehicles. Really cool. Sandbox, you get to just play around. There's even just like an empty map here, like a test zone. Something called Treasure Island, where you can just also kind of races, solve puzzles, go on treasure hunts. Space sector, high seas. Again, you have to collect artifacts, so that's kind of like the Stranded one. I think there's not a lot of story in this one. Instead, it's more focused on solving puzzles by building vehicles that can move stuff correctly. Great Carrier fight. That's like for PvP, especially tailored for PvP. There are 2 spawning points and 2 teams fight it out against each other. Then there's racing, a map called Race Island, Rally, where you can just try and beat timers. You can play single player, you can play multiplayer. There's a lot of different servers that you can join, or you can create your own and see if someone joins. You can go to the store, you can buy a lot of cosmetics, which won't really affect the game, but just how your vehicle can look. And that's of course just to kind of support the development of the game, because it's an 8-year-old game. They're still working on it, and they're able to do that from those kind of sales. Master builders, if you really enjoy building stuff and engineering stuff, then is it weekly? Bi-weekly we show the best community creations in our live stream. Watch the stream and participate in the next week's challenge. So then there's a different theme every time. Current challenge to be announced. Theme announced on November 20th. Isn't that yesterday? That's yesterday. Alright, but yeah, I think that's gonna be it for Trailmakers. You can join their Discord, or you can follow them on Twitch. Now I just want to end off by showing the program for this stream. So today I kind of dived into Trailmakers. And on Monday I'll be looking at Cyber Rats, which is a really cool game. I can't really show it right now. I'd need to boot it up. Maybe I can do that. But Cyber Rats, it was made by just a single developer who is working usually as an animator. So he has created like really nice animations for these rats, and you play them in a maze, and you have to go collect cheese. But I don't know if it's a horror game or an action game, but you have to go through these different traps. Let me see, I'm booting up the game now, so maybe I can show it if I say show Cyber Rats. Gonna dive into that on Monday. And the week after that, I'm gonna take a look at another game called Winterborough, and one of the developers is joining for that one.
You have been selected because you are a rat. Your task is simple: collect cheese and stay alive. Your efforts will be rewarded. Enjoy your stay at the Cyber Rats facility.
So that's kind of the intro for Cyber Rats. And I'll just pop in briefly, just for half a minute, to show you. You take a new run. You grab these different rats. They have different abilities.
The rat has been released.
You have these different rats. You control them, and they have to go through this darkness to collect cheese. And I'm already getting maybe a bit too much into it, but yeah, so I think I'll stop now. But you have to go through this, and there's all kinds of dangers waiting around the corners. It's a really cool game, really looking forward to that one. Then it's gonna be Winterborough with the developer, and then there's gonna be a playtest of another game called Vault Breakers, which is really cool as well. So tune in if you want to discover new games. I'll try and cover a week game every Monday, and maybe see you then.